I'm guessing that one of the first things you do when you come to a new piece is you lay your hands on the keyboard and try to play it.
Yeah.
That's fine, but can we try an alternative method today?
Yeah.
Pick the piece you want to look at,
Okay.
and then we're just going to literally look at it.
Okay.
And you're going to tell me what you see. For our purposes today, it may not matter what you pick.
Okay.
Because we're just using it as grist for
Right.
the mill.
Yeah.
Never used to understand that phrase, but now I think I do. The
Yeah,
grist is the stuff you're going to grind up, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we can grind up Opus 118 as well as we could grind up a sonata. Let's try that. So that's the G minor ballade.
Yeah.
In Opus 118. All right, so let's put it up on the bench so we can both see it.
Okay.
This can be as elementary as you want. It's like, I see a page filled with notes. I mean, you can start with that. And they all look black. What do you see? We're giving words to what you see.
Eighth notes followed by quarter notes.
A series of eighth notes followed by quarter notes. Does that tend to happen frequently?
Yeah.
So da 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 tends to be a rhythmic motif. Good. Look a little more carefully at that rhythmic motif. What are the individual components, the individual notes, so to speak, of that?
You mean in terms of scale degrees, or?
No, just I'm thinking of the fact that they're not single notes.
Oh, okay, yeah. So chords.
They're chords, yeah.
And they're all chords.
And does that pattern seem to persist?
Yeah.
Is there a place where it seems visually suddenly to change?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Then he seems to have a one rhythm in the right hand and a more flowing rhythm in the left hand. All right. If the first main phrase starts there, where's some of the other starting points of things?
Well, this is sort of a cadence into. This isn't really a new section, but
it is one of the dividers.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the piece starts with, and it goes on for a while. Then here it does that again, and then here it goes, which is that.
Right.
And there's a similar one to that someplace. So I'm looking for something similar to that.
Well, this is so.
So this is a main marker, that's a main marker, this is a main marker. What's the next one? This one's a little more hidden.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't start the same way as the others do. But once it gets going, it is the same as the others, rhythmically speaking. And I'm thinking of here. There's no da 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 here. But once it gets going, da da dee da 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 da. Da da dee da 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 da. Da da dee da 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 da.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's get into the nitty gritty of harmony. Give any sort of label you can to each chord.
Each chord? Okay.
No,
well,
the value of what we're doing right now lies very little in what answers you give me. It's me putting you on the spot and asking you to do it. That's the essential value of doing this.
Yeah. Well, the first chord is what's diminished?
We don't have to give it a harmonic designation right now. Let's just give it identify it as the chord. Let's save the harmony for a little bit. There's also a D in the bass.
Yeah.
So what happens if you add a D to that chord? Which type of 7 chord?
I don't remember my types of 7 chords.
Actually, there's a very simple terminology you can get used to using. It
Yeah.
avoids having to say things like dominant 7, major 7.
Hmm.
Think of the 4 notes.
Mm-hmm.
Look at just the bottom 3. What type of triad is that?
Root position.
What I mean is it major, minor, diminished,
Oh,
or augmented?
diminished.
And look at just those 3 notes of the chord.
Minor.
So, for lack of any better term, you could always call this a diminished minor 7 chord.
Oh, okay.
And the terminology is logical.
Yeah.
If, additionally to that, you care to learn a term, half diminished 7 chord,
Yeah.
you can call this a half
Oh,
diminished.
okay.
So then here's the next chord, and there's still a D in the bass.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do this hands-on, like you don't have to do this.
So that one is F sharp diminished.
Plus there's a D in there.
Yeah.
In the bass.
Oh, so then it's D7.
Mm-hmm. And using our new type of terminology,
Mm-hmm.
this is a
D major and then F sharp diminished.
right. So major,
Major
diminished. That's another way of saying dominant 7.
Okay.
Where should this chord normally go if it's a dominant 7?
5.
Well, it is the 5.
Oh, sorry. So I should go to 1.
Right.
Yeah.
So look at the next chord at the beginning of the next measure, and it is.
It's 1.
It's what? It's G minor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just go here into this transitional section. By the way, this all looks sort of the same. This starts spreading out and getting sparser. The flowy motion starts.
Yeah.
The melody goes against the flowy motions. So let's go into this transitional thing. And now I'm curious how often the chords change rather than what the chords are. Can you, like, if I say, here's the beginning of one chord, all right? I'm just putting a check or something there. Put a check where the beginning of the next chord is.
Well, is that really different?
You can cut it either way. You can
Okay.
either say it's been a dominant 7 all along, or it's G major, and then here it becomes you're free to interpret that any way you want. But it is all a matter of interpretation.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually, you can have here's a C, 7, 9, 11, 13 chord. Notice that it contains every note of the C major scale.
Oh, yeah.
So, you can always take something like that and say, oh, that's a C13 chord. So I'm sure that if you stretch the definitions far enough, you could find some term that would include this and that also.
Yeah.
But we just draw a common sense line and say that's a new chord. All right. So let's leave it at that and don't do anything else with that.
Okay.